as per the tournament hosts, that's why we're on Coda. Top left side of the map, though, I'll fix the overlay to match it momentarily. It's going to be a lot of question marks, but the real answer is it's MC.
And his opponent in the bottom right-hand corner with a red Zerg player, Rocket's HyuN.
Woo! Of course, going to swap that stuff.
I'm sort of mixed feelings about this because I really did want to see BYUN today, but at the same time, I'm a little bit happy that we didn't have to cast BYUN versus HyuN because that would have been a nightmare to keep track of.
No, it's not so bad. It seems bad at first. It's not as bad as Puck versus Huck. But one of the things I was really glad about that was Alive putting on such a good show. BYUN, I think, is one of the few people who would have actually won every single game, regardless of matchup, regardless of opponent. But Alive looked really good. It's weird just how good he looked is versus HyuN to start, of course, but then put up a pretty good fight versus MC afterwards. Are we going to see any more Alive today, actually? No, Alive no. Is out at this point. So at this point, the remaining matches are HyuN versus MC, playing out right now. Next will be Major versus HyuN, HyuN versus Puck, and then Major versus Puck to tie up the end of the day.
And for those who are unfamiliar with the format, the way that this entire tournament plays out, or at least the race war section of this tournament, is that every single one of the competitors that are left right now are going to be playing a 4 best-of-3s versus the other races. So if you're a Protoss player,
kind of like a really weird round robin. It's probably the best way to describe it.
Yeah, but with no mirror matches, because as the name implies, race wars.
Yeah. Quick shout out to JD Toss, by the way, for the 12-month resub. Congratulations on your 1-year trip. I would like to update everybody and let you know that yesterday I went to the post office and purchased 35 envelopes to send out all the Partoofs that I've been missing since a little before November. Today I plan to, between casts, finish writing the addresses on them, and then ideally, I don't know when, but when I've got some spare time, I'll walk back to the post office and actually ship those out. So a lot of people who've hit their 1-year mark are still missing their coins, and that's just 100% because I've been too busy with Toronto, with BlizzCon, with the weather keeping me from getting to the post office. But it has, like, I've actually bought all the envelopes. I'm good to go as soon as I get some time to get out there and mail them.
Well, we got a lair coming up over here for HyuN, going for a pretty fast tech up, but not adding on any kind of extra gas geysers just yet. Well, I guess now we're starting to see some of those gas geysers come down, but nothing super crazy. We're not seeing some big Roach Ravager bust in or anything like that. Looks like we're probably going to be seeing a pretty macro-oriented game, at least from HyuN's side, but where is MC sitting? MC is, again, renowned for being pretty aggressive, and this map can definitely get weird when you try and take your third expansion versus Zerg players, especially with how lurkers and all the new options for a Zerg end up working out.
Yeah, it's actually, I was having a bit of a strange combination flashback / Alzheimer's moment. You're like, wait, he didn't take a third really, really, really stupid fast? Like, what? Bets for this series are locked in now, by the way, and while the previous series was very one-sided, it was like almost nothing on Alive, very heavily on MC. Ooh, shout out to the Nice Worm. 11,000 Partoofs on HyuN and about 16,000 on MC. So still favoritism to the boss toss. Can he hold a Nydus network, though, with 2 gateway or stargates? Oh, Jesus. This is not good, actually.
Well, okay, one of the nice things that can work out is if you realize the Nydus Worm is there, as I think you will see the Nydus Worm right around the time the Stargates finish up, you can start getting out Void Rays, maybe? Oh.
No, Queens are a good counter to Void Rays, though. There's actually no good answer. Like MC's build choice may have killed him in this game. Yeah, he's warping some stalkers.
Definitely going to be awkward.
The nice thing about Protoss that you can do is Terran, though. You can force it off around this. If the sentries had been in position, you could have kept anything from really escaping, but even with a desperate overcharge off on that pylon, Lings are coming out, Queens are already here, Oracles are being made. That's probably a better choice than Void Rays, honestly, but still limited in their use. Sentry's going to be focused down soon. Attacking his own gateway, getting a little bit hectic here for MC.
Yeah, beautiful force fields that traps into the Queens. Killing off those Queens is such an amazingly awesome thing to be able to do. Some of these probes starting to lose their lives, but MC is not doing a terrible job so far.
You beautiful force fielded on a cast, man. That's like first date etiquette, man. Just don't do it. Second Nydus Swarm in the natural base gonna get those lings on top of the probe. So no matter how this goes, MC has lost a lot of workers and will continue to lose workers. Queens are doing a great job being the anti-air that they need to be. While they're starting to dwindle, so does the Oracle count. Only the Mothership Core really remains. And even if this gets cleaned up, the natural base has been lost due to this attack, and this got HyuN ahead in so many different ways. So even if he doesn't get a killing blow here, he's certainly got it so far ahead in the game, it'll be hard to lose.
Yeah, I mean, the only real hope that I can see for MC, oh god, I was gonna say is if he moves out with the Oracle, but even then I almost feel like he's gonna need the Oracle just to deal with all these hidden Nydus Worms that keep popping up.
He could run back into the Nydus Worm and then just come back out in the main. New Nydus Worm is being slapped down over there. Yep, that's exactly what he's gonna try and do. Lings, get inside, hop in, boys! Oh, here we go! Round 2 in the main. Overcharge just popped though between the Oracle and the Overcharge. I don't think the Lings are gonna get a lot more done, but again, they've already accomplished their goal. Killing that natural base is the same as killing MC, I feel.
Yeah, and I was saying, like, maybe the Oracle can go across the map and do an absurd amount of damage, but the Oracle doesn't even have energy left over. It's been too busy defending. The Sterlings may even be able to make it out of here alive.
Actually, getting another pylon's going to be huge. The more he takes this down, the more potentially supply blocked MCB ends up being. The one true thing he could have done, like the fear, would be a counterattack. You march that Protoss army straight across the field and hope HyuN has nothing in defense, but continuing to drone, a little bit greedy. Yeah, HyuN's actually going to be very careful. If he doesn't have enough Lings, no Spine Crawlers, let's not forget he used a lot of Queens. He's building Queens right now just so he can spend his money. He actually might not have the defense for this counterattack. So as good as that attack was, it might have actually cost him the game by over-dedicating. Question mark?
Well, he still has a bit of time to maybe throw down some Spine Crawlers or something. He scouts the army with the Zergling over at the Zelnaga Watchtower.
Maybe he'll base trade. Maybe he just base trades.
Ace 1, Ace 2 in the chat. A couple of Adepts going to be worked in defensively at home to try and stop any Zergling
Bring one of these drones, HyuN. Bring one of these drones with you.
This is getting pretty weird. He still has drones with the 3rd expansion, so he can always run those away. But
okay, Lings running back home. He's going for this round. He might just be able to hold this. I don't know. This Zealot's going to do a lot of damage. So with the Oracle, but it's almost out of juice at this point. Force Field's creating some really nice surface area to deal with this. Oh, but man, it just feels like HyuN lost a lot of Lings and MC didn't lose a lot of units. That Nydus Worm finished up. There's nothing in it, nothing coming out of it. So this army must be dealt with. Even though he lost 12 drones to this, he still is up a huge amount of workers on 3 bases.
Yeah, and these Zealots are ripping everything to shreds right now. Oracle comes in, Oracle goes, Oracle leaves. It has no energy. It is not of any use as of this moment. But HyuN still able to continue pumping out units. He's still sitting at a drone lead, still mining better, but wow, MC turns it around.
GG. I am very impressed from MC.